Hello, everybody. Welcome to How to Become an Amazon Virtual Assistant. We are live in different social media sites, primarily in YouTube, also in LinkedIn, and also in Facebook. Today, we're going to be joined by our very own Amazon course coach, Coach Dang. And I think she's also going to bring in a guest or probably guests later on if we have time. I know we have around 30 minutes to an hour. I think 30 minutes for the discussion and 60 minutes in total for the whole thing. All right. Before we're going to move forward, please let me know if you are a freelancer or a business owner. If you're a freelancer who would like to venture into Amazon virtual assistants, or if you are a freelancer also creating your own Amazon, selling business, or if you are yourself an Amazon seller, let me know, or you're an entrepreneur or you're a business owner, please let me know in the comment section. I know we have familiar names right here. Okay, so let me know. We have freelancers, we also have business owners, but a lot of you guys are freelancers. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, this is me right here. My name is Grace Luxin. And again, our discussion is on virtual assistant. Okay, thank you very much. So we have freelancer. Carla is also freelancer. We have Ed as a freelancer. Paula, a lot. Okay, so it's like a lot of responses are freelancers. So I think 99% are freelancers. So this is a perfect topic for everybody because this is going to teach you on how you can venture yourself or position yourself into Amazon virtual assistants. Again, we're going to be joined later on by our very own coach for Amazon course here in Surge Marketplace, and it's Coach Dang. So my name is Julmar Grace Luxine. I am a wife, a mom, and a Christian. I have a business here in the US, and these are my summary of experiences right here and education. We are Surge Marketplace. We are a platform or a marketplace where companies and independent contractors can meet and find training like this one and services as well. Coach Dan would probably also discuss on your services opportunities because she can also hire you. She can bring you in as an apprentice after she trains you. So that's who we are. We are into freelancing marketplace, and we also welcome in companies, independent contractors, freelancers, so you can find the right training, so you can upskill, so you can start working from home. You can find the services that you need also on the solutions when it comes to freelancing. So these are our offer. We want to be able to give you freelancing courses and in-depth mini or even premium membership, and also courses and services on these topics right here. And our discussions today will tackle the following: what is e-commerce, and also how you can go ahead and venture in becoming an Amazon virtual assistant. So there will be a discussion part that's going to be 30 minutes, okay, in total. There will be a question and answer afterwards, and then I will be giving you a code after Coach Dang will present. And then that code will be used in order for you to sign in or fill up our feedback form. And that will be the basis of our e-certification or online certification that will be sent to you within 10 to 15 days. Now, know that the feedback form is only valid or up, for signups or for filling in information for 5 days. Okay, I know others are watching us through the recorded videos. And if you're watching through the recorded videos, please make sure that you're going to do the feedback form as soon as possible, not more than 5 days. All right. So I think I already introduced myself too much. Okay. So just like I mentioned, we are going to be joined by our very own coach. Coach Dang in our Amazon course. So, a little bit of introduction about herself. She is a woman of beauty, brains, and of course, the heart. Okay. Body, beauty, brains, what else? And of course, the biggest part is the heart. She is really in love with Amazon, and she is also very passionate in helping people how they can learn Amazon and how they can venture into Amazon virtual assistants. She's been like, Coach, let's train. Coach, let's also have like a longer training. So this might be the first time that you're going to be seeing Coach here in the free training with their certification, but you might also be seeing her in the course, or even we might be doing some paid and more detailed online training. So watch out for that via our socials. Let me go ahead and introduce to you Coach Dang. Hi, Coach Dang. How are you?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good morning from Florida. Hi, Coach Grace. How are you? Nice to see
Yes.
you.
Good morning nga pala sa'yo, Coach. So everybody outside the country, Coach Dang can relate with you guys. Coach Dang is in Florida. And what time is it in Florida now, Coach?
It's opposite Philippine time, so it's 8:06 a.m.
Right. So completely opposite kasi 8:06 p.m. din sa amin. I know, Coach, that you are very passionate about, I can really see it in you. Grabe yung ano mo, like enthusiasm mo when it comes to Amazon. And you really would like, you're not an Amazon seller yourself. You're also training people and even hiring people how they can be Amazon virtual assistants. All right. So I'm going to give you the floor, Coach. Maybe you can introduce more about yourself later on. I know you're going to be adding more information. So go ahead and take it away, Coach Dan. I know you have a lot of information to share with everybody.
Okay, thank you, Coach Grace. See you later. Hi, everyone. Let me start my presentation. So, I'm going to talk about how to become an Amazon virtual assistant. Sorry, guys, my screen. So who is your coach? I'm a world traveler. I used to be flight attendant for Saudi Airlines for 20 years. I'm a business owner. How did I start to become an Amazon coach? So we are importer of Italian foods in the US. So we import all, the pasta, cheese, and we sell to different distributors in the US where before pandemic, we end up selling online so that the consumer can buy our product. So we started to put an Shopify store and then sell to Amazon. So that's how I started to be in love with Amazon. I want to start, knowing how to sell, how we can sell our products to all, different parts of the US. So what is e-commerce? Let's start about e-commerce because as some of you have little knowledge about what is Amazon, the different marketplace. So we'll start from the start, and I'll do this very quickly because I did a long presentation, but I want everyone to understand, at least have an idea of how Amazon is working. So e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitting of funds or data over an electronic network, primarily the internet. So what are the types of e-commerce business models and their example? It's important for you to understand so that when you're selling, if you're selling to your consumer, if you're selling to a business, so one is B2C, it means business to consumer, where this business model is a company sells service or product directly to consumer. One example is Walmart or Amazon.com. Second, business to business, or they call it B2B. It is a situation where one business makes a commercial transaction with another. Another is consumer to business, which is C2B, where it describes as a business model where consumer delivers value to business. And a consumer to consumer is a business model in which third-party companies facilitate transaction for products or services between private consumer without business participating either on the end of the sale. So what is Amazon? Amazon is a technology company that primarily focuses on e-commerce, cloud computing, digital streaming, and artificial intelligence. So it's important, if you want to become a virtual assistant, you have to understand what kind of business model you will be working with. You have to ask your client. If you're a business owner, you have to understand, like, are you going to be working as a drop shipper? You want to do retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale, or private label. So in drop shipping model, this is how the drop shipping works. So normally you will list the product on Amazon and you will sell, you will sell it on Amazon, and when client buys, your supplier or wholesaler or distributor will be the one to send the product to your customer. So this is how dropshipping works. So normally start with when seller signs agreement with the dropshipper, then customer orders online, and then seller receives the order. And then customer receives an order confirmation where the seller forwards the order to the dropshipper. Dropshipper ships the order and customer receives the product. Another kind of drop shipping that I've tried in my business is that I list the product. Normally you're not allowed to list the products, for example, from Walmart, and then Walmart have it delivered to your client, because normally what Amazon is requiring that you are the seller of record. But I've tried doing that, just for a few months in one of my Amazon seller account, and it's very risky model, but it's promising because the profit is good. But now I'm venturing into a retail arbitrage, wholesale model, and soon private label model. So now I'll talk about what is retail arbitrage. Retail arbitrage is buying products on the, like visiting the store. For example, TJ Maxx, you will go there, you will see that this product is selling for example, an iPhone case is selling for $1, right? So when you go there, you will buy and you will scan it. You will scan your the barcode of that particular product, and then when you analyze it in your application, that this is selling for low, and you can sell it high in Amazon. So you're going to buy them, and then once you buy that, you will go home and then you will pack the product and ship it to your clients or to FBA. So there's two kinds of fulfillment in Amazon, guys, right? So there is a FBM, we call it FBM, and FBA. FBM is fulfillment by merchant. Fulfillment by merchant, where where you will be the one to fulfill the orders and send to your clients. So in our business, as an importer of Italian foods, the business model that we adopted is the FBM, because we have a warehouse in New Jersey, we have an office in New York. So most of our products, the Italian food, so when someone orders, so we pack and ship, then we send it to UPS, to FedEx, so the clients will get it directly. Another business model that I just opened last year is where I send all the products to FBA warehouse. So it means that when I will go shop in TJ Maxx or Marshall, then I'll bring it home, then I'll send it to FBA warehouse. So it's called fulfilled by Amazon. It's Amazon will be the one to fulfill my order. So I don't have to to pack one by one, because it's really a tedious job, and I don't want a lot of my time just packing and shipping, and then sometimes I have to drive to UPS or FedEx just to send the product if I'm doing FBM. So sorry, it goes back. Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my. So we'll talk about the next business model. Is called online arbitrage. So online arbitrage, it means you will go to the site. You will be in your computer. You will search on different sites. For example, you will go to Walmart.com, Target.com. You will analyze the product. So you will see first, like, which products are giving you a low price, like, that are discounted. And there are different ways to make sure that the products that you buy are low price, because the idea, guys, remember, is you have to buy low so that you can sell it for a profit. So if you find a product like a candy in a dollar store, you want to sell it for $20, because you want to make sure that you will cover all the costs of whatever fee involves in Amazon. So retail arbitrage is like, you just buy online, and making sure that you have to use the different tools, right? So there are tools to analyze. Is it selling good? Can we sell this in Amazon? You have to look for Keepa. You have to watch the graph. You can see during 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, How is the bestseller rank? What is the sales of this product? Do you think I can sell this for 60 days? Because normally with online arbitrage, the model is you have to buy at least for example 10 products, or it could be 20, or it could be 30. But the idea is you don't buy in volume. You buy only like few pieces of different products, but you have to have a lot of products. Now we'll talk about what is wholesale model. So the wholesale model is where seller purchases product in bulk directly from the manufacturer at a wholesale price, then market profit by selling the products online. So guys, this is what we do in our business, right? So we represent different manufacturer in Italy. So normally what you do is you will contact the manufacturer or the brand, for example, Di Vella, the pasta company that we represent, that we saw that and we analyzed that in Amazon, these Di Vella pasta are selling good. So we know that we can ask them, we know that we can get a profit because we analyze it as well. And you can use different tools how to analyze, right? You can use Jungle Scout, you can use different tools like Keepa, which is the best friends of all the sellers. So normally you will contact the brand, you will tell them that you want to build a relationship, you want to sell online in your in your Amazon store, and you will buy in bulk, right? So now you're buying not just pieces, now you buy in bulk. So whatever discount that you're getting from your from the transaction with the manufacturer or the brand, that's going to be the profit. So normally the profit margin with wholesale is like 15, 20, 25%. So tips on how to find products for wholesale. You go to the trade shows. I just attended the Italian food show last 3 weeks in New York, where we invited all our supplier from Italy. We showcase our product. We have our own chef. We're giving away. They're cooking pasta. We're giving away prosciutto. So there you will go to this kind of show where you will introduce yourself that that you want to sell their brand or their product online. Especially before coming to the show, you have to search first, like is this product selling on Amazon, and what is the profit of this product if I sell them. So you analyze through different tools, and then once you know already is then you will go ahead and contact them. So you will tell them, like one of the products that I saw is like Tutto Calabria, or as I said, Develop Pasta. So I will tell Develop Pasta that I'm interested to sell their products online, and if they have to give me approval. And once you can list your product in Amazon, and then you can sell them. So also another way is by researching using brand websites and product packaging, and look at the best-selling products on Amazon. So for private label, it is finding a product on Amazon that has high sales but maybe low number of reviews, getting that product and labeling it as if it was yours. So the idea of private label, guys, is you will start from the scratch. So for example, there is a mug that you saw that is really interested for you. You find the keywords that a lot of people are looking for a red color mag, right? So what you will do is you will contact a manufacturer in China or wherever you want to, it could be anywhere else, and then you will ask them to make this kind of mug for you. But now you're going to put your logo, it's going to be your brand, the color is going to be yours. For example, if it's food naman, it's going to be what ingredients do you want? You want to be different than the others. So the idea is, you want to first you want to buy from your competitors. So when you buy from your competitors, you analyze that, okay, this competitor, for example, the bag, the skin is not good, I don't like the color and the material. So you want to improve a good version of that product. So then you will ask your manufacturer for example, as I said, in China, we use Alibaba.com. You ask them that, I want this kind of specification. So this company will create this brand for you, this product for you. Then you will list it in Amazon. Of course, there's still it's still a long process. When you list your product in Amazon, nobody knows your brand, right? Because nobody knows that this product exists. So what you have to do, you have to do PPC, pay per click, where you have to advertise your product. You have to work on the reviews right now, because people buy when they see reviews, guys, right? So even me here in the US, before I buy the product, I want to make sure that, this is the right product for me, and, it has a good value for my money. So how can you choose an Amazon business model? So it depends on your budget, the market potential. When you analyze, am I going to get a profit if I'm doing online online arbitrage? For example, my criteria for online arbitrage, I have to have at least 30% ROI. I have, in each product, I need at least $5 profit. So, you can analyze what models do you want. Do you like talking to different brands? Do you like to present yourself? Also customer needs, who are your target market? Like now, our target market are Italian, American Italian, or Italian, anyone who has passion about Italian food, because we're selling Italian foods in the US. So flexibility depends on how flexible you'll become, and in times, and in your experience. So my experience now is doing wholesale model, because I've been working for this company for 8 years. So I know by hand, like at the top of my head, like really how the business for wholesale model is, because, we're selling our foods and we sell to different distributor, with all my experience of attending different food shows. So now I know how to talk to the brand. So what's Amazon third-party platform? There are third-party sellers. There are regular people like you and me that sell on Amazon, but many buyers don't even realize that we exist. In fact, the average Amazon shopper doesn't know that if they're buying direct from Amazon, or if they're buying from someone like us. So first party is a brand it's called 1P, or first party, a brand manufacturer that sells its product directly to Amazon, who then sells to the shopper. So normally, guys, as you can see here, if you are in Amazon.com, the Apple AirPods with wireless charging case, you can see here, it says ships from Amazon.com and sold by Amazon.com. So we call this a first party, where Amazon is the seller of this product. Second party, or we call it 2P, where seller is the type of seller who relies on the distributor partnership to get their product shipped. So in here, as you can see, it's shipped from Amazon and sold by Rail Incorporation. So it means that this product, the Rael Miracle Patch, the seller is Rael Store. It means their brand, and the brand himself is selling the product, and they send the product to the warehouse of Amazon, and Amazon is the one fulfilling. So they're doing FBA. Sorry, guys. For third party, I don't know what happened. For third party, we call it 3P, uses Amazon as a marketplace to sell directly to shoppers. So here, as you can see, the product brand is Secutor Young. It's a Business Spears Baby One More 3x5 food flags for room, guys. So normally anybody can sell this. So it ships from, this is the company, the owner, the seller of the seller in Amazon, and they're doing FBM because sold by the same company. So if you guys see that, for example, my store is Hannah's Deal, ships from Hannah's Deals, it means that it's I'm selling the product and then shipping it by myself to my client. So if you can see the same company or the same store, it means they're doing FBM. FBM meaning fulfilled by merchant. They are the one that fulfill the orders and send it to Amazon. Not to send it to Amazon, send to their clients, sorry. So how many third-party sellers are on Amazon? There are 9.6 million third-party sellers registered. However, only 2.6 million are active according to the marketplace pulse. So as I mentioned before, there are two ways that you have to understand what are different fulfillment method. One is, FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon, and versus fulfillment by merchant. So I will not discuss. I already discussed this with you guys because we don't have enough time. Fulfillment, as long as make sure that, fulfillment by merchant is when the merchant is fulfilling, like we are the ones sending the product to our customers. So what are the pros and cons? Items can go live immediately. It's hard to get the buy box. Usually make less because of shipping costs, but you are in control of the handling times. But it's not eligible for Prime unless you pay for seller fulfilled Prime. You handle your own customer service, have to ship your own items or the items, and no sales when you are on vacation. So it's very tedious because, I can see my salesman, if you can see in our office that there's a lot of boxes because every time the client orders, he has to pack it, and every time you have to ship on the right time. If in Amazon it says you have to ship on date June 20, making sure that you ship it on time because you don't want to have problem with your account health. There's so much mistake that you can do in Amazon. You have to look for the account health. For example, you cannot pre-cancel order if your shipment is late. Your account will be jeopardized, and soon Amazon can suspend your account. So fulfillment by Amazon can take days or weeks to go live, but the qualify for the buy box, make more because of lower shipping costs. Prime buyers will choose you over different sellers and can change and can charge more. No inventory cluttering your house. Amazon handles customer service. You can leave home and still get sales and no worry about shipping. So the other business model that I started with my other company that I have is I send everything to Amazon. So I let Amazon do the work. So at least my job now is to keep searching for different products that I can sell on my store. So who is an Amazon virtual assistant? An Amazon seller virtual assistant is a remote worker who can help you manage your Amazon inventory and handle a wide variety of tasks ranging from administrative, marketing, social media, and bookkeeping. So what are the different tasks of Amazon virtual assistant? So let's go one by one quickly. So inventory management, VA keeps track of inventory level across warehouses, orders, deliveries, and sales coming from Amazon store. You will also do order fulfillment. Order fulfillment involves receiving, processing, and shipping orders to your customers. You will handle the product return exchanges. So when a client, send, they complain that they return the product, you have to make sure, you can issue a partial refunds or full refunds when necessary. For reimbursement cases, a VA for Amazon FBA can ensure that any lost or damaged item that is eligible under Amazon reimbursement policy is reimbursed by the business by raising concern and creating a case to Amazon support team to get your case investigated. Customer support, in every business we need customer support, right? VA can work as a customer support that can help to improve the quality of service and customer satisfaction. So when you're selling in Amazon, my experience, a lot of my customers are inquiring before they buy, or sometimes they're complaining, oh, I did not receive this. So there's a policy of Amazon that at least you have to reply within 24 hours. So I'm making sure that every time I go log on my Amazon Seller Central is the dashboard for Amazon Seller. I always look if there is a message for me, and I have to make sure that I reply within 24 hours. Product research. This is one of my favorite tasks of an Amazon VA. An Amazon virtual assistant can perform online research to provide clients' business with valuable insights into the latest trends, competitors, new best-selling items, negative reviews, studies to certain product improvements, and other practices you can apply to improve your strategy. So one of the internship program that I do with my students is they do product research for online arbitrage stores. So I will give them the access for my ASIN site, the tools that I use, ASIN site, or it could be BuyBot Pro or RevSeller, Keepa. So they analyze the product for me, and the criteria that I give them, for example, is the ROI has to be 30%, profit of 5%. So it depends on the business model, guys. I don't want you to confuse. So in each business models, there's different criteria. So whenever I reach to a client that now I started this company as well, that I can help manage their store. So normally they ask me, how can I start? What products do I sell? So products can be researched, can be studied. So, as I said, with online arbitrage, you can go online, you analyze, you buy them, then you sell them on your store. But this is the internship program that I offer to my students, and I give them the access because, guys, I understand that you guys are finish my course or you studied somewhere else. But the thing is, when you are applying for a job, the first question of your employer is asking you, what's your experience? Do you know anything about if you're applying for a product research, what tool do you use? And I don't expect my students to right away buy these tools because it costs a lot of money. For example, $100. And if you're getting all different tools, it will cost you a fortune. So I share this to my team, to my interns, so that I give them the opportunity of trying it out. Guys, remember, when you don't experience something, you don't really know how to do it. So now, my experience is now after they graduated on my course, and then I gave them the training, and they have the certificate from Surge and certificate from Chibu's Direct in one of my company that they attended. Then they can be hard, because whatever I do in my business, this is what the other sellers are doing for. So they are my competitors. So whatever strategies that I'm teaching, they are using to help their Amazon seller, to help their store grow. So this is my favorite niche, and a lot of my students are becoming a product researcher. So later on, I will invite one of my students named Jalo, and she will speak here. He will speak here. So another one is product sourcing. Amazon virtual assistant can help find and source raw materials, packaging, and specific products from local or international suppliers. Listing creation, a virtual assistant for FBA with the knowledge and skills in listing creation, optimization, and Amazon SEO can significantly help a business owner to free up time, attract customers, and boost sales. You will help as well for FBA shipment. You can create an FBA shipment plan, which can be a very tedious step. And once your inventory is ready for shipment to Amazon, the next step is to create a shipping plan. You can work if you're good in marketing, if you understand or you work before in advertising, you can work as pay-per-click, PPC, or ads. It means that you want to market the product in Amazon, so that there's an ad, so it will show the product that you're selling. So when people are interested, they're going to click, and then they will end up to your listing, and then they will become your client. So you will be in charge for coupons and promotion. Coupons, reward points, and special offers are just some of the main selling points of any Amazon business. They can provide a significant boost in traffic and sales, but managing discounts can be time consuming. So we need virtual assistant like you guys. So another task is you will be handling an A to Z seller central management. You can keep your FBA account compliant with Amazon rules, standards laid out on Amazon Seller Central account metrics. Guys, as I mentioned before, all the sellers, we have to look on our account health. So there's, I remember when I used to hire a company in India, where I partner with them, they handle my store. There's one person just doing the account health, managing my store, because making sure that he replies on time, making sure that the ships, my products is being shipped on time, and that we don't cancel any order before, because as I mentioned before, when your account health is not good, you can jeopardize your accounts. They can suspend your FBM, or they can suspend the whole account itself. Another one is social media management. In any business, everybody needs to market their product. Now we are online, so we can help in definitely in growing their business by posting in Facebook business page, organize live stories and events, and answer customer inquiries through Messenger. Another task that you can do as well is review procurement. So VA can collect those reviews by going to Amazon Seller Central, clicking the request to review button, which provides a 100% safe Amazon approved way to ask for customer reviews. It also helps to ensure that Amazon product pages regularly receive a good number of positive reviews. As I mentioned before, that people buy when they read review, right? Before you buy, you want to make sure that this product, this company is legit, the product is healthy for me. If you have lactose intolerant, you don't want you have to be sure that whatever you buy will not give you an allergy. So but as an Amazon seller, I normally should have at least for my product listing. If it's my product, I have to be sure that there's a lot of review in my product. So when people sees the product, then they buy the product. I also have to work on my Amazon storefront reviews where it says there, oh, the seller is selling it cheap, selling it fast, fast delivery. So you have to work on two reviews, and there are different ways that you can get reviews, because reviews, when you have a lot of reviews, you can get a lot of sales. So in my if you'll be attending in one of my course, I will show you different strategies on how to get reviews. So guys, you can follow me at Amazon VA at surgedigital.com. Please, I have a Facebook group. It's called Amazon Virtual Assistant PH, where I will be sharing you my different strategies, whatever I do in my business. Because guys, I always, whatever my passion, normally I love helping the poor, the kids, but this is the avenue that I can say that I can help the Filipinos. Like if I help you change your life and earning from $100 to $400 to $1,000, that really makes me happy. So this I'm really thankful for becoming Amazon coach, because in this way I can still continue what I do when what I love doing, especially when I was still working in the airline. I have this group. It's called SB Flying Angels, where we help all the kids. But now I want to help everyone who needs my help and who wants to learn Amazon. I want to give them a chance to work with me in different companies that I represent, so that they can be accepted. And when every students message me and say, "Coach, thank you, I have a job now," I feel like I'm a million. I feel like I'm the best. I'm the happiest person on earth, because at least now he can that person can be a good provider for their family. So thank you so much, and it was really fast, but it's really nice to see you. I hope you learned a lot today.
Thank you very much, Coach. And that's actually a part of our social empowerment. Please also go ahead and connect with us in our different social media sites, and then you can also email me, and then check out our Amazon course via academy.surgedigital.agency. Now, we're not done yet. I know I mentioned it to them earlier that we are bringing in one of your successful students. His name is Jailo. All right, and he's going to share with us his journey so far under your coaching. Hi, Jailo. How are you? Hi there.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to be part of the a live session for
Yeah.
aspiring virtual Amazon assistant.
Mhm. Very, very nice. And thank you very
Can
much
you
for
hear me?
being
Okay.
here. Yes, we can. We can. You're good.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Jailo, probably you heard Coach Dang shared a little bit of the overview on how people watching us can, become a virtual assistant. And anybody, again, if you're watching, please go and ask questions, maybe for Jailo and also for Coach Dang. And maybe you were really feeling the love and the heart of Coach Dang to really empower people on how they can also work. So maybe Jailo, you can share a little bit of your experience in your journey as an Amazon VA.
Okay. So basically, reality speaking, it was not, smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was very difficult. It took me like 3 months, and I was on the
Mm-hmm.
verge of giving up because until that time, that long, I still did not find a job. But I'm still holding on because I really want to make change. And if you want to make change, you really have to be motivated, and you should not give up. Again, you have to go back when you're about to give up, and you have to go back why the reason why you started it, so that you won't give up. So that
Mm-hmm.
drive me to actually continue. And luckily, I before last year ended, I mean that year ended, I got hired like just few hours before New Year's. That was New Year's Eve, as far as I can
Wow.
remember. I was bugging Coach Dan, please help me in this and that. But before that, I've been contacting with Coach Dang already, emailing her, trying to get all the information necessary for the interview. And
Mm-hmm.
then all of a sudden, I was already actually doing training for appointment setting, doing
Mm-hmm.
calls. I was a customer service before
Mm-hmm.
for big companies, but I want to shift career. I was an
Mm-hmm.
OFW as well, but I
Amazon.
want to shift
Mm-hmm.
career. If I would go back, I do definitely not customer service, but definitely non-voice. I want
Mm-hmm.
to have time freedom and financial freedom and stuff. So that's the reason why that I told myself I have to pursue it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was doing appointment setting. I feel bad about it because oh my god, I'm going back to the same career I was before. But luckily, while I was doing my training, I was opening all online job.ph, and then suddenly I applied, and then bam, a few
Mm-hmm.
minutes, a client replied, and then he asked me for an interview for tomorrow. And then, oh my God, I was cramming. Coach Dan, where are you? She was on travel, and so yeah, and luckily I got hired. So, and the rest is history, guys.
Wow,
It was
congratulations.
exciting. It was fun. It was nerve wracking, and things happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Yes,
That's
I'm
how.
proud of you, Jilo. Actually, Jilo is remember Coach Grace. He was when he was starting when he doesn't understand the lesson, he even screenshot and send it to me and ask, "Can you explain this?" He doesn't. He's not gonna pass any single thing that he doesn't understand.
Ah, yeah, I remember. I remember you
Remember
now.
remember
him? So
Coach,
it's like
right?
you always tell
I
me,
was
Coach
bugging
Grace.
you.
Oh,
She was
oh, it's
also in the
okay.
hospital that time.
Oh, no problem.
And
Like you were sending me an email and a PM and like just wait ha
yes,
kasi I remember.
Yeah, so I can see
Like,
in him that he's really
oh,
motivated. He wants to understand. So the
mm,
passion of learning. And
mm,
whenever I have a webinar, free webinar, I always bring my people, my interns or my students. He's
mm.
always there. And then he's sharing his knowledge. Now he handles his store and soon he will be my partner. So
Yeah,
with
yeah.
different business models that I have, he will handle one of the stores. So now it's time for
Wow.
Jalo to earn from just being a virtual assistant of earning $10 or $400 a month or whatever fee that he's charging. Now I want
Mm.
to give him the opportunity to work on commission. Commission means
Wow,
when my
congrats.
store earns, for example, a $20,000 a month, I can give him 20% of the commission of the profit.
wow.
So now I'm entrusting
Everything is
him
worth it.
in one of
Mhm,
my store, and I'm looking
mhm.
forward to grow my store with Jalo because now I can say that he's a master of product research because he
Wow,
keeps studying.
congratulations.
What I like with him, coach, is he keeps upskilling every time. Coach, now he told me he's studying PPC, studying,
Mhm,
SEO. So that's a
Yeah,
good thing,
SEO.
guys. Even me,
mm.
I still continue to study. I don't stop from here.
Me
If you see
too.
all the lessons that I
Mm,
have, while
mm,
I'm studying Amazon, I want to be an expert for product research in different models. So feel
mm.
free to reach out to us. You can
Yeah.
be one of my students for our Surge Marketplace. Thank you,
And the
Jano.
commitment also. So Jailo here is a
So,
proof, that Coach Dang is very committed to her students, and even for Surge as a family, we don't mind uh, you asking questions. We will personally assist you. I can remember Jailo sending me an email like, "Where's Coach Dang?" I've been sending her an email, so I had to
yeah,
mention
that
to
was
her. I think Coach Dang
turnover
was,
of Coach Divine.
yeah, and then to Coach
Yeah,
Dang. That's why
they were
we
in the
did a shift
hospital. I
in it.
remember that.
Thank you, Jailo. It's good to meet you and seeing you successful now from the last time we talked via emails and
Yeah.
via the personal messages. All right. We have some questions here. I know we have around 5 minutes. And thank you, Coach Dang. I know I mentioned that it's going to just be 30 minutes to 60 minutes. Thank you for giving us a jam-packed content that everybody will have the direction and will have at least a knowledge on what is Amazon, FVA, and then FEM. What's the difference? Getting the supplier from Amazon, the supplier, and then having the understanding on where virtual assistants can find themselves. So, ang dami pala. It's not
Ang
just
dami.
Amazon selling. Okay, so
No,
there's
ang dami, coach. I did not even mention them all. You can be
wow.
if you're good in, writing, you can work in Fever, you can be a copywriter,
Mm.
or
So ang
account
dami.
suspension if you're good on it. So, ang
Mm.
daming work, coach.
So there's inventory, there is customer service, there is social media, SEO, PPC, and then the opportunities are also endless. Like for example, for Jilo now, like he started with Amazon training, and then now he's becoming a partner for one of the stores. So you can also be having those opportunities if you're really hungry for yung na-mention ni Jilo kanina, time freedom, flexibility
Yeah.
from previous lifestyle. All right. So we have a few questions here. Maybe Coach Dang or Jailo can answer this. All right. So Jailo, I think this is for you. When you're a newbie, what platform did you apply as Amazon VA? Ano yung mga platforms na in-applyan mo?
Mainly, I use online jobs.ph,
Mm-hmm.
and I was also using Upwork, but I get the most response from online jobs.ph.
Okay. So alam nyo na guys
Mhm.
where to go, all right? Do Amazon virtual assistants work full-time for clients or they do as part-time? So she wants to introduce this to her siblings daw, coach. Pwede ba silang part-time dito, coach?
Yes, pwedeng part-time. So that's the good thing because, if you want to be a product researcher, now I have Liz. It's one of my student na that became my intern. She's working with the client. She's working 8 hours, and now she's also working as a product researcher for another 4 hours. So the good
Mm,
thing is, if you have a client that you're doing product research for one client, you can even have two clients and three clients because
earn
you're
more.
doing you're doing the same work, coach. You're doing
Mm,
product research, so
true.
you have to
True.
look for clients that are doing the same model. If you're doing
Mm.
online arbitrage, get a clients, but
Then
they
you can
all
get more clients. That's very true. That's a good advice, coach. Kasi same
yes.
lang naman. So you
Same
learn.
work lang naman eh. Because sometimes, the one client has different criteria. So, mataas yung profit ang gusto niya. Yung isa naman,
Mm,
mababa lang yung profit. Then, whatever you get, you'll give it to your other client. So, you
mm.
can earn as much as, sky's the limit.
Mm. So what they just need to learn is really the basics of it, from the course. I know when I mean, when we created the curriculum for the Amazon course under Surge, I think we're one of the best in the country. When we created this one, Coach Dang was really like, Coach, I want to add more. Coach, I want to add more. She really wants to emphasize value in this parang master, ano na siya, master course na mastermind coach na I mean, coaching and training now for Amazon. So, and it's one of the most affordable Amazon course in the country, if not in the world. So, very high content, very high in value, but also not that expensive because we know. So, that's the whole in answering this question, the dynamics and the foundations are the same, and you can work. Just understand the basics. Thank you for the e-certificate. I received. You're welcome. Thank you, Coach Dang. Okay, inspiring daw story ni Jailo. Let's go and search for others. Okay, so what is the fastest and easiest way to source products? This is probably for Coach Dang.
Oh, the fastest way is so it really depends on business model, right? So, as I said, different business model has different product research strategies. So for online arbitrage, you really have to just search on Google. Always making sure that you have to find a supplier that is offering the cheap price, and you have to add these different coupons by making sure that you have all the Chrome extension like honey, Rakuten, because these are extra discounts that can be added on the product, and it can be in turn to become a profit for you. So it really
Mm.
depends on your strategy. If you're doing wholesale,
Sure,
of
a lot.
course, you analyze
Mm.
the product. You find you have to tell the supplier or the brand to give you the cheapest price because you're going to buy in bulk. So in each different models, I can go on and
Different
on how to
strategy.
to do it. But guys, there's so much opportunity. Imagine there are over 500,000 third-party seller in the US itself. It means we all need a virtual assistant. Like me, I have
Yes.
4 stores, and then soon I'll be handling different store of my friend. So I will give it to all my interns and students who trained with me because I want them. I train them so I know how they can do the job. So
Their quality, yeah. Mm.
correct.
And I think that goes to the question ni Iya. Iya is asking, hi, Coach Grace. Question for Coach Dang. Is it easy to find Amazon VA despite not having the first-hand Amazon for certification?
I suggest that so normally people hire you because you have a knowledge, right? So it's always good when you have certificate. Of course, guys,
Mm.
even you don't have certificate, if you even if you study online, if you understand what I taught, what I teach you guys now, you can tell them because it's a matter of knowing the job. If you know how to do
Mm.
it, you know FBM now, you know FBA, you know how to search for products and the tools by watching video. Go ahead and feel free to apply. But of course, it's still different when you have certificate. That it means that you really studied. You
Yeah.
really do the work, and
And
also the internship program where you
yes.
practice using the tools.
Mm-mm. And that's the difference when it comes to Surge because we don't just teach them, we give them opportunities to really practice. I think you mentioned this earlier, Coach, na you really give them the sites. You paid for it and will give, so makapractice sila. So
Yes.
that's the beauty of it. Mm-mm. So
Yes, tama,
you mentioned,
Jalo. Jalo become the master of Kipa now. Different tools that we use, and I teach them. Right, Jalo?
Yes, yes, indeed. It's a
all right.
collaboration of knowledge from
Mm-mm.
other, clients and trainings.
Yeah, and I think this goes to answered lens as well. So SEO in depth, what course should I take to be able to be an Amazon? So maybe just the basics in Amazon. So you can apply your SEO strategies in the Amazon because it's very much needed. Is Amazon non-voice? Yes. Especially if you're not siguro if magiging voice lang siya if you're handling mga shipping. Pero wala namang masyadong voice doon, coach.
Yeah,
Like
it's
walang
mostly non-voice coach because you just have to submit. You handle the store.
mm,
Everybody. It's non-voice work.
mm. So we have a few more. Newbie in Amazon, can we focus? So yeah, best Amazon VA, should we focus? The beauty of this, Joy, is in Coach Dang's course, it covers everything. So yung mga na-mention niya lahat, that's around 25 lessons. So that's why I mentioned that you can really go ahead and benefit from it. Jailo, how much do you earn per month as Amazon VA when you first started? Did you have multiple clients?
Oh, currently I'm running around 600. I did not. I
Wow.
actually was planning to get more client, but I
Mhm,
thought to myself that why not upgrade myself and learn more skills. That way I
mhm.
can level up.
Give more
I
value.
can do the less work and earn this much. Because if you do this much work and then the effort is too much as well, it's gonna exhaust you. So I
True.
thought that learn more and then do little effort. So
Mhm.
something like that.
It's
So
more
that's why
on
I just maintain one client for now. And
nice.
then they're promising that they're gonna promote because I'm the first BA they have. They are also
Mhm.
startup, and I can see that they already have many products they're selling that I found in their store. So maybe eventually I will manage their store. So I'm hoping. That's why I'm focusing in one client for now.
Wow,
Thank you, Jalo.
congratulations. How much is the usual rate for Amazon Coach? How much is the
So
usual
usually I can see is, it's starting from 5 to 10. But guys, I don't want you to accept lower than 5, because if you're doing product research, it's a tedious job, right? So
mhm,
you're giving income to the store. You're finding product that the store can earn. After, you can also tell them that you can work as a commission. Like one of my students is Joshua Beth. She just couldn't make it now. She's earning like $800 a month plus 20% or 10% of
Mm.
the commission
Commission.
that she's
If
getting from the
sold.
client,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
because she's giving a good profit for the store.
Mm-hmm.
So the client is happy. Like, I would be the same. I don't mind to share my commission as long as you're good in handling my store and giving me product that I can sell.
Okay. Glenn is asking, Coach, how to enroll in the course. Of course, you can enroll via the page, also via the site, but wait for our email, fill in the feedback form because Coach Dan has a gift for you guys. Okay. So wait for it. All right. So how many months is the course going to be covered, Coach?
So it's only for a 1 month, guys. But my training doesn't stop from there. I have an open, relationship with my students. Any help that they need, they can always send me message. Whenever I do webinar and I bring experts, I hire people from Fever. That's what I like to do. I want to get all their strategies and teach to my students. So I do webinar. I invite all my students from different batch. So my course doesn't stop for 1 month, but until you need me, until you can find your client.
Nice. Thank you very much, Coach Dang. Um, is
Well,
task managing a listing? Is there a task managing a listing? So maybe this is on the inventory, Coach.
task managing a listing, like task managing, what is it, like more on, yeah, it could be inventory,
Yeah,
because
maybe
it could be
maybe
inventory,
product
because task
management.
managing, or listing product. You can be a listing optimizer if you know how to put all the keywords and list the product in Amazon. So there's a lot of things.
Okay. Is PPC and ads easy to master like newbies for me, newbies like me? A little difficult. You need to have PPC is a little, it's more search engine marketing. So it's the marketing side of SEO. So you need to have a little bit of knowledge in SEO and also in ads. So maybe do what Jilo has done. Okay, start with Amazon and then go and upskill with the different other skills that make also collaborate and also enhance your Amazon skills. Maybe you can start with Amazon first, and then you can check on what are the niches there
PPC.
or tasks that you can focus on.
Yes,
Age
coach.
limit,
Remember we discussed before. We will add some lessons in the
yeah,
future. Watch out,
social
guys,
media.
for different
Yeah.
business model in Amazon, and hopefully a PPC course as well.
All right. Age limit, coach, meron ba?
That's a good thing with virtual assistant. Even no
Mm.
matter what age you are retired, you can work because they don't ask what's your age. What they know
Yeah.
is what can you bring in the table. What's your
Mhm.
experience and knowledge. So
Yes.
anybody's welcome.
All right. So, interested now to start beginning to understand Amazon and then learn more in depth, interested in product research. Yes. So, those are coming. So, there's like this one big full course, and then maybe we can also give you guys mini courses. Do you have a course focusing on? So, this is actually also answered. How much does it cost? I mentioned that right now we are one of the cheapest or one of the most affordable in the country, but the content and the value and the love and the support and the after course, it's unlimited. Okay, so please watch out for please go ahead and fill in the feedback form. If you are not registered, please add in check out the form in the comment section or in the description. Please ensure that you are registered because we are going to be sending the feedback form to all who registered in this webinar, in this free training. So please go ahead and do that. All right. We are going to be ending here. I've been struggling where to start. Now I know where to start. Started to be a part of Surge and become an Amazon VA. We're going to be seeing you. I'm working as a bank employee. I'm planning to be a virtual assistant. I always search and read reviews regarding a VA. As a beginner, where can I apply? So maybe Amazon is a good one for you in starting as a virtual assistant. What skills that I become strength po as a VA? So siguro the non VA skills are like your time management skills, your positivity, just like what we heard from Jailo kanina. He almost gave up, but he was always hungry for learning. He was always upskilling, that really helped him. Okay. So Coach Dang is adding, Coach Dang Morales, Brica.
Rika.
Okay. We're going to be sending the feedback form as well, right? And thank you, Solomon, for that. Um, thank you also. The feedback form will be sent to you, and this will be the code that you're going to be entering in the feedback form. There you go. It's Surge Amazon course. Okay. We will be sending the feedback form to all who registered, and that feedback form will be asking for a code. This will be the code that you're going to be entering in that feedback form. It's Surge Amazon course. All right. And then Coach Dang will be sending you her gift, in you starting the Amazon course. And of course, you might be hearing from Coach Dang more later for paid courses or paid webinars as well, because she's really passionate about this, and you becoming a part of her team as well, because it's growing in the Amazon world. All right. Thank you very much, Coach Dang, and thank you,
Thank you,
Jilo, for your
Coach
time.
Mace. Thank you, Jello. I really enjoyed. I
My
love this.
pleasure, guys. Nice meeting you
Sharing
all.
the knowledge and to help Filipino people. Oh, I hopefully I'll be coming home in Philippines finally next week. So I hope to get a chance
Yay.
to finally meet you, Grace, and meet my
Yes,
students in
Coach.
person.
Yes. Maybe we can even, when you're longer here, maybe we can even have like a workshop for Amazon as well. So watch out for those guys. All right. Thank
Okay.
you, Coach. Thank you,
Thank
Jilo, for your
you.
time. Bye bye.
Have a
God
good
bless.
night. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.